What's up, guys? John Stevens here again at Working Man Success. I come on here every day to give you ideas and concepts and plans that will help you climb the ladder of success and build a great life for you and your family. And guys, today I got a pretty good one today. I don't think you've ever heard it before, but it's the best position you can get in your line of work. Any line of work you're in, what position do you want to strive to be in? And that's what we're going to talk about today. And guys, do me a favor. At the end of this video, get in the comments and just tell me if you agree or disagree. And on this one, I'd like to know if you've ever heard this concept before. And just tell me what you think about it. But at least give me an agree or disagree. And I appreciate them comments very much. And all right, guys. So today, in any line of work you're in, there's all kind of different positions, right? There's beginners positions, apprentice positions, journeyman. There's positions where you're you're an upper worker. You've been there for a while. You know the process, and then you kind of get into lead men, or if you're working in a factory, you have like a line foreman, and you have different positions on the way up. So you have foremans, you have general foremans, you have managers, you have department leads. You have all these kind of different positions in almost any line of work you're in. A lot of them's called different things, but you get the idea. Now, I want to talk to you today about the best position that you can be in any of them. Out of all the positions that's available in your line of work, what's the best position you can be in? So where you currently are right now, whatever position you're in, if you're just starting out, if you're a beginner, or you've been there for years, or if you're a lead man, or if you're in management role, or whatever position you're in, you have somebody that's directly over you. Almost, it's guaranteed, right? You have a boss, and you have somebody that you have to answer to, report to, that pays attention to your progress, or pays attention to who you are, and kind of directs your path. And the best position to be in any line of work is the position of next. Now, what do I mean by the position of next? The position of next is, let's just take into consideration that the person right above you, at some point during his career, he may get, I say he, but he or her, whatever, I'm talking to men here, so I'm going to use he a lot. But he may get a better offer, or a position to move up, or he may have to quit his work because of something personal. He may mess up and get fired. There's all kind of things that happen, and he may get moved to a different state, or a different part of the organization to take over another role. And the position of next is, out of all the people that is your coworkers that you currently work with on the same level you are, who would be the next person that they ask to step up in his role, if that was to happen? And that is the position of next. And if you can put yourself in the position of next, that is the absolute best position you can be in. And when you get, if you do move up in that position, that you're going to have another boss or another department lead that you're answering to. Well, you want to strive to be the person that is next in line to be asked for that position if it opens up. Now, what I really want to stress is, you may not want the next position. You may not care about the next position. That may not interest you at all. And that's fine. That's 100% fine. And you don't have to take it if it's offered to you. But there's a lot of benefits in being that person, being the next in line, being somebody that's trusted, being somebody that is dependable, being the next person in line to take over a leadership role or the next step up, whatever that looks like for you. Being the next in line opens up a lot of benefits for you. And even if that position opens up and it's not right for you and you don't want it and you don't take it, that's 100% your decision at that time. But until then, you want to put yourself in the position of next. So why is that important? Because the position of next will create job security for you, right? So if they have a cutback or something, the company has to downsize or whatever happens, economics change, a number of things can change. If you're in the position of next, you're almost for sure going to keep your job. They're going to keep you over everybody else, even though you may not even want the next position up. But if you're in next in line for that position, well, you're obviously very valuable. All right, so that's one benefit, job security. The next benefit is if you're in a position of next, you're going to be in conversation a lot with your boss, your next position up. And you're going to learn things, you're going to be exposed to learning things that other people are not. And when you learn, it opens your mind up and you kind of understand how things work in a better. So being in the position of next is going to broaden your vision and give you a better understanding of the way the organization works, the way the job works, the way anything works. And that's going to be super valuable for you building your reputation and keeping you on a solid foundation. And so the next thing is respected, right? If you're obviously in the next in line to move up, you're a respected person. And if you're in that position, it's going to build more respect. So guys, being in the position of next is absolutely the most important or the most beneficial position you can be in for all them reasons I just talked about. And it's also going to probably pay more. It's going to put you first in line for pay increases. If a company only has can only give so much money as far as raises or something, well, you're going to be in the first position of everybody you work with if you're in the position of next in line to move up the ladder. And so, and also, and again, I'm not saying that you need to take it if it's offered to you. You have to make that decision. If you aspire to move up the ladder of success, if you just aspire to make it as far as you can in your career, that's your choice. You may not want to do that, and that's perfectly fine. It's not for everybody. Everybody has a personal life that they have to make the decision. Does this next position up fit me? And it may not. But being in the position of next is super beneficial for you and your climb up the ladder, your reputation and your job security. And also just being in the position, you may be in the position of next and your boss up the ladder, up one from you, may be young and maybe one of the owner's sons or the owner's nephew. So he's probably not going anywhere. He's probably going to be there for a long time, and you don't see the point in being next in line. Well, like I said, I've already talked to you about all the other benefits, and also if the company expands, if it takes on more jobs, if for some reason they open up another department or they expand in any way, well, you will be next in line to take over another department, take over another crew, take over something else that your boss may not have the ability to. Like if he's working in one location or working a certain crew, well, if they open up something else in another location, you would be the obvious choice. And again, you don't have to accept it if you don't want it. But being that person adds a huge amount of benefit to your life. And guys, I want to tell you this. Always looking at the next position, putting yourself in the position of next. A lot of guys get this wrong because when they get in the position of next, they think they're in line. I've seen it hundreds of times. When they think they're the next in line, they start trying to undermine their boss. Undermine their boss. They talk, if they do something wrong, or they, like whatever the situation may be, they're always trying to undermine them, make them look bad, because somehow they think that's going to get a feather in their hat or something. And that is a complete misunderstanding of the way of things work. If you're undermining your boss to get his position, you're destroying your reputation. You cannot get there. I've got a previous episode a few weeks ago. It talks about climbing your own ladder. You cannot try to knock somebody off their ladder where you can climb. You have to climb your own ladder. You have to be where you are on your ladder and be ready for the next step. So keep that in mind, guys. Like I said, get in the comments and tell me if you agree with what I have to say today or disagree. And give me a like, give me a subscribe. I'll be here every day except on Sundays. I don't post on Sundays. But tell me what you think. If you think this is valuable information, please share it. Share it with somebody who needs to hear it. Share it with the younger guys. They need to hear this stuff. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Thanks for listening, guys.